Hello. Hello everyone. Let me know if you can hear me and if you see the chart. The chart. A Bitcoin chart. Hello, the content alpha. How are you? Let me know if you can see the screen. If you can see the screen. I will wait a bit. For the rest of the people. Hello. How are you doing? Hearing and seeing. You see Bitcoin, right? You see Bitcoin. Okay. Let me just wait a bit for other people. So, let's go through the charts. Let's see what is going on in the market. SP 500 still does new all-time high after new all-time high. Looks extremely strong. I don't know when this will correct. I'm not waiting anymore for any correction for now. I will wait for this next target around $7,000. I think this should be psychologically strong level from where SP 500 will give some bearish reaction. Will this be the top of the top? I don't know. We will see in the future. So for now, SP 500 has the strength to give another like 3.64% of the move. Also on a daily time frame we see this that RSI flipped above 69, so it's preparing for the bullish momentum. Okay, so stock market is bullish. What about crypto market? Okay, I can see right now that Bitcoin dominance is showing weakness and looks like it rejected from this. Oops, why it's so green? What do we have here? Do we have any FVG? Yeah, we have daily FVG, daily bearish OB, and if you remember who is from the Chroma, I shared that Bitcoin dominance might pump like another 1.7%, but it did only 0.5, just a little bit, didn't come to this level around 60, where I expected the bearish rejection. So for good, we should, in my opinion, we should see for today's daily close in the market. It will be very important to understand if the rest of the market will be bullish. In my opinion, it should be bullish, or will we have like some days of correction, and then maybe from the middle of the week we will have bullish days. So for me, Bitcoin dominance, on Bitcoin dominance, it's very important to see the breakdown below this daily FVG and this 2026 EMAs. In this case, we can say that this was the top on Bitcoin dominance, and it will continue dropping till this support, previous support around 57.4%, which means if Bitcoin dominance will start sharply dropping, this should bring a good run on altcoins. And recently I managed to check others domination, total 3 and total 3 versus Bitcoin, and there were also some interesting things that I saw. I will tell you about this a bit later. So yeah, we should watch for Bitcoin dominance. It should not give any bounce from this daily FVG support zone, or if we will put Fibonacci, we see these levels. Yeah, according to Fibs, let me turn off these levels. So according to Fibs, we see this 58.88, 58.8, like this price zone, which also aligns with this daily bullish demand zone. So if we will see again a strong bounce, and meanwhile Bitcoin is weak and US dominance is pumping, then expect more correction on altcoins. But regarding altcoins, I think it's better to check every altcoin separately, because some I can see are pretty strong, like Aster again pumping, and some are pretty weak. So this is regarding the Bitcoin dominance. But USDT dominance, it had a very bearish weekly close. You remember these levels, so we see that USD dominance did a close below 0.75086. Technically it should drop more towards the 1.41 Fibonacci, which is 6% of the move down, and it comes to 3.96%, which also aligns with this previous low. So this is where USD dominance might bounce. So once it will come here, I would be just more careful, because we can see some bullish reaction. Only if it will give a proper breakout, which means we should see a nice weekly close, monthly close below, and even if it will test 3.96, this level should stand as a resistance. In this case, we can expect like further drop, and I have this level since like it's around 3.4. It also aligns with where it is. Was it 3 monthly? There was, or monthly? Yeah, it aligns with monthly 100 EMA and monthly FVG support. So technically this level is very strong, which means that upcoming months or weeks we might see a drop towards to this 100 EMA or this monthly FVG, which is equal to approximately 18%. It will be super positive for the market, of course, and once US dominance will come to this area, this is when we should be cautious, like very cautious. So far US dominance for me looks bearish, which should be positive for the crypto market. This is more like high time frame. If low time frame, like 1 hour, it has support on this 1 hour FVG, which means it could bounce here. So let's see, I will highlight levels. And I will set an alarm. Only if it will do a breakdown, then expect a new all-time high on Bitcoin. Okay, because Bitcoin might react super positive and it can simply continue going higher and higher. So far I have this short setup. I still think that Bitcoin will give at least light correction until we will see like 121,000 is also very important level according to the Fibonacci levels. These levels come from the weekly Fibonacci levels, and they were standing as a resistance. Right now the price flipped above, so technically this level should be as a support. So I will set another alarm here to see how it will react around 1.21730, and also on 4 hour it aligns with this 2026 EMAs, which can trigger a bullish run, like continuation of the bullish run. Like price can come here, consolidate above this EMAs, 4 hour FVG, and then continue towards the new all-time high. This also possible because as we checked US dominance weekly, it had a bearish close. On Bitcoin dominance weekly, it has very bullish close, because we see that weekly candle closed above this Fibonacci levels 1.41, And according to this Phipps, whenever the price giving a breakout above 1.41, 1.61, the next target is 2.14. Whenever the price gives a breakout above 0.75, 0.86, the next target is 1.41, 1.61 Fibonacci levels. So this is what we got on Bitcoin. It pumped right away after giving a breakout above this 0.75 Fibonacci. So right now on weekly, Bitcoin also holding this weekly FVG. Okay, and yeah, the structure is bullish. Maybe I should close this short. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm just looking at this chart, and 4 hour looks a bit strong, even the 1 hour, man. Yeah, I think it's a bad idea to short Bitcoin. Just buy and hold. Let me check quickly the chat. Hi, Basti. Hi, morning. Even if Bitcoin will go higher. Basti, what do you mean? Even if Bitcoin will go higher? Yes, it can go higher. According to weekly, it looks like it will go higher. Like right now I'm checking, and it looks like it will go higher. It looks like it will go higher. By the way, guys, let's close the Sapien short. I don't really like this bullish structure on Bitcoin. You know what it can do on 1 hour? Like it is holding this 50 EMA. Let me show you. So yeah, it's holding this 50 EMA and holding this 1 hour FVG, and technically it's showing like higher lows. Okay, and higher lows, and look at this price. It can do something like this and give a breakout with this crazy pump like that, you know. So everyone who's shorting here will be simply stopped out or liquidated. And of course, if Bitcoin now will give a breakout above this 1 hour FVG, you can see here I set the alarm in case it will do a breakout. Of course, this can trigger altcoins to give a god candle, you know, on 1 hour time frame as well. Like altcoins will follow immediately. So that's why I'm kinda afraid to short, even though I would want Sapien to take at least this low. Let me check Sapien, and then I will continue with the rest of the market. Just need to see, like, why did I decide to short Sapien? I already wrote in the Chroma. Okay, first of all, it did break down below the 0.75, and usually the same what I showed you, as I showed you with Bitcoin example. If there is a breakout above 0.75, the next target is 1.41. So technically it should drop till this level. But if Bitcoin will give us a god candle, then of course altcoins might simply reverse, and yeah, but I don't see. Sorry guys, I'm just talking to myself. If you're in short in Sapien, I think just move stop loss to break even. I will move the stop loss to break even. So I will put it around 1645. Let me just write down it in a trade tracker. Okay, and I will continue with TA. If you have any questions, you can write down for now. 1645. Let me do 1645. 0.1645. And where was my entry? 46. Okay. Moving stop loss. Just a second. I need to share it with other members that I have another Discord, like my old Discord, and I need to share it there as well. So okay, to BTC dominance breaking down. Yes, if Bitcoin dominance is going down, Bitcoin still can go up. I will show you one example. So this is the Bitcoin chart, and we will also put below Bitcoin dominance. So please look carefully, okay? Look carefully. So let me just turn off all the noise, like DMAs, all the stuff. So look here, July. So this is daily time frame, okay? July 8 and until July 14. You see that Bitcoin was pumping, and look what was happening with Bitcoin dominance. July 8 and July 14, Bitcoin dominance was declining. Okay, another example for you. This is a very good example in my opinion. So May 5th, not 5, May 5th, and look at Bitcoin dominance as well. Look, Bitcoin dominance was going down, meanwhile Bitcoin itself was pumping. This is when altcoins come to play. When you see Bitcoin dominance is strong, Bitcoin itself is strong, and Bitcoin dominance is dumping, this is when altcoins are happy and pumping. So this is what we see right now. Today, I don't know, we need to wait at least, okay, for 1 hour time frame, if it will confirm now this bearish signs, that it will give a correction a bit. Then some altcoins might drop, but some altcoins might still keep strong, because Bitcoin dominance is also dumping. When you see that Bitcoin itself dropping a bit and Bitcoin dominance dumping like crazy, usually this doesn't affect really on altcoins. So we will see how it will react, and I'm setting alarm. I will watch this area, $122,000, because it might be also not a bad area to scalp long or maybe swing long in case it will give a breakout above this resistance zones. We will see. I will just set alarms. So this is regarding Bitcoin. Let me check Ethereum. Ethereum has almost same price action as Bitcoin. Right now it's rejecting from 1 hour FVG. We bought spot around here, and I have still these levels to DCA around 0.75 and 1.41 Fibonacci levels. I'm not sure if price will drop here. So far, according to Ethereum's price action, it's nicely holding above this 4 hour FVG, is nicely holding above this 2 EMAs, 2026 EMA, and most importantly, it's holding above 0.5 Fibonacci. And during the weekend, it did retest of 0.5 and then bounce. And so far, we see that the price action is pretty strong. Now, what is important for us is to see if it will do a breakout and if it will hold strongly above at least these 2 EMAs 2026 are important, and if it will hold above $4,600, $4,530, like even if it will reject from this 4 hour FVG, it's still important to see that the price is holding above this support zone, because right now this is a consolidation zone. This zone aligns with the Fibonacci level 0.75086, daily Fibonacci levels that I put. So technically, once we will see a daily close, at least daily close above 0.86, then expect a crazy pump towards to new all-time high on Ethereum. and according to the Fibonacci it's 5163, which means Ethereum can give a pump like 12%, and of course this will trigger altcoins to pump like crazy. But altcoins, every altcoin we should check separately to see which is strong, and if altcoin is weak, then where to DCA. Okay, so let me check the chat. Okay, nothing in the chat. So this is regarding Ethereum. Very important to watch like next hours how it will play this area. If it will do a breakout, yeah, it might reject, return back, but still it should hold above this $4,530. If it will reject and retest the zone, this is where I want to long, because to leverage long I missed this entry, but still we have the spot set up that I shared in the Discord, so it's still fine. Okay, we are not missing Ethereum much. Bitcoin I would watch for scalp long around 121,730. Otherwise I have take profits on the short setup around $119,310, and then $116,000. These levels are very important according to the Fibonacci and FVGs and even EMAs. So for scalp long, I'm interested to look for longs around 1.41 Fib, this area, and for more like intraday swing long, I'm interested to look around $119,310 or even $116,000. These are very strong levels technically, and I'm expecting something like this, something what I drew last week. Was it Friday? I don't remember. Yeah, something like that. And then of course towards a new all-time high. According to Fibonacci, again, it's next target around $130,000. Okay, so yeah, we have more bullish signs. Like short term it can be bearish, but overall, like high time frame, I'm more bullish. Does anyone have any questions? Do you want me to check any coin? This is shitcoin. Just delete from your I don't know what it is about. I just saw it. Perdu was sharing about this coin. So yeah, some shitcoin. So Pengu. Someone was asking me for Pengu. And pumped from 0.5 exactly. Right now the price came to 4-hour support zone, yeah, 4-hour FVG, 4-hour demand zone. And what can this coin do? And also if I will put Fib even on this line, we see that it came to 0.75 and bounce. So I'm targeting on Pengu. So this was my TA by signal, not signal but buy zone with this take profits, stop loss and all this stuff. So what I'm expecting on Pengu, honestly, according to this Fibonacci structure, I'm expecting at least this level 0.055. Okay, some consolidation, anything above 0.029 in my opinion is to buy and hold. If it will give consolidation above this level, then in my opinion it's a good area to long, like it's daily strong support zone, Fibonacci zone. Let me check EMAs, 100 EMA support on a daily time frame. So technically it's a good area to beat, and you can get either 40% or at least 87% of the move on Pengu. Yeah, and technically on the RSI it's looking like it wants to give this break out above this middle. If it will do, then it should bring a bullish momentum. Okay, so Pengu is interesting to watch. Then what is then? Let me check the chat. Do you have any questions, guys? Do you want me to check any coin? Because there are so many coins and I don't know what to check. So this coin I was talking about on the last stream. Look how it's nicely respecting all these levels. New all-time high on MNT. Where it can go, I have no idea. I have no idea where it can go. It can go even to $3 in my opinion. It can go even to $3 if you bought it, then congrats. If you're thinking to buy, then for me, best strategy is to use EMAs. 2026 and 50 EMA is always a good strategy on this kind of bullish momentums. So we see here tested 50 EMA, so price can do something like this and continue. Meanwhile, EMAs are catching up with this price, and then boom, another pump. So only something like that. Velvet. Somewhere I was reading that Velvet is somehow connected with BNB. That if BNB is pumping, then Velvet should pump. I did this TA long ago. Someone was asking me, so I have this buy zone. Daily FVG. Let me check if there's any other FIP. So look, in this kind of situations, why it's very important also to not just use one strategy or one style or one indicator, because according to the Fibonacci, for example, I should have just wait for the retest of either 0.61, 0 or 0.75 Fibonacci levels. But what do we see on a daily time frame? What do we see on a daily time frame? On a daily time frame, we can see that the price is nicely holding this 2026 EMAs. Yeah, and it just missed by inch, 3.2%, 25%, to touch at least the 0.618 Fibonacci level, which is also a strong Fib level, and also this bullish OB. Okay, so if I would have just sit and wait for this retest, I would have missed a good price action. So what Velvet can do? Velvet can continue holding this 2026 EMAs and closer to the 0.5 Fibonacci, which right now is a resistance. You can see it clearly how the price is rejecting every time from this Fibonacci level. So what can Velvet do? If we see upcoming days, the price is consolidating above these two EMAs and giving like higher lows, then expect a breakout, and this breakout can bring a pump easy 60%, 70% easy, just to fill this week. And if we will have, let's say, alt season, yes, then price can just keep pumping, like it can pump, then consolidate, then give another breakout above this high and just continue its bullish momentum. Okay, I don't know, like it also depends on the market makers, of course, how far they want to push this price. Okay, but this kind of scenario is possible when you see long consolidation and then yeah, a breakout. So it's very important to also, why it's not erasing? Okay, it's very important to also use different tools. It's so uncomfortable. Okay, it's so uncomfortable to use. Yeah, so in this situation, EMAs really help me to see the price action from the different perspectives. Okay, so Velvet has a potential. Let me check the chat. Can you look Bonk when you get a chance? Of course. Can you check Mana? Of course, I will check Mana, then I will check Bonk. So let's check Mana. Mana, is Mana still alive? I didn't check Mana for 100 years. Let me check Sapien. Let me check Bitcoin. I will just set alarms closer, just in case. So Mana. Mana, when did I do this TA? Actually, no, I was checking it in August. Yeah, look, it's following. Look how it was respecting this line. So let me do a new technical analysis and see what is going on. So I will start as usually with high time frame. Why high time frame? Because high time frame will give me better understanding if the price is in a is preparing for the bullish move, if it's in a support and so on. So what do we see on 3 monthly? And the higher time frame you see, the stronger should be the not the signal, but the strength of this level. So what do we see on 3 monthly? We see that the price been holding nicely and consolidating about the 3 monthly FVG. RSI is also above 50, and if RSI is above the middle, usually it should mean that the price should be on the bullish side. So also on 3 monthly we can see this uptrending candle structure. So every candle was closing higher and opening also higher than the previous one, which means the coin is preparing for the breakout. How far it can go, I have no idea. It all depends on the market makers. It can go to the previous high, or it can reject from the 3 monthly FVG, yeah. So but what should we do? We should, when the coin is pumping, we should sell on time, right? So to understand which levels to look, I will put Fibonacci on high time frame, and then we will go to lower time frame. So I'm putting from this high till this low. Then I will go to lower time frame, and what do we see? We see that the 0.5 slightly above this monthly 3 monthly FVG. So $1.86 is very important level to break if we want to see Mana reaching previous all-time high. Okay, so on monthly, look what is on monthly. Very interesting. On monthly, we see next picture. We see that 0.05 Fibonacci aligns with monthly FVG. So it only confirms that $1.86 is very important level. So price should give a nice breakout if we want to see like bullish trend continuation. But it's all high time frames. So what is next? Next, I can see that RSI on the monthly is below the middle, which means even if it will pump now, yeah, upcoming like this month, still the RSI is below the middle. It can pump till this middle and reject again, and it can cause something like this. Yeah, something what already happened. Like before, Mana was rejecting from 50 EMA, and it can reject again from 50 EMA. So for this, I need to do next. I will take this price action, this recent bearish price action on the monthly, and I will put Fibonacci on the monthly time frame. Why? because monthly time frame will give me levels which mana should break on the monthly chart to give us higher targets. Okay, and according to the monthly chart, we see that the 0.75 also aligns with this 100 EMA, 50 EMA on monthly, which means mana can do something like this and reject. And also keep in mind that all these Fibonacci levels, they can stand as a resistance but as a support as well. So even if the price will do a breakout above 0.5 till 0.75, then the price might find a support around 0.5 level to continue its bullish trend. Right? So according to high time frame, mana looks bullish. If you will ask me what to do, I would say accumulate spot here, and most probably it will give a breakout above 0.5. If you will buy here, then you can get like 104% of the move. Then according to the situation in the market, if there will be like alt season, or if market makers would want to give to push the price higher, then this is your next stop, 1.41 Fibonacci level according to the monthly time frame, which also aligns with this monthly FVG. So you can get either it's 104%, or you can get like 238% of the move. So this will be this is what we can expect from mana. And as I always say, we never know what is planned on a certain altcoin, because every altcoin is individual, and it mostly depends on the market makers how far they want to push the price up or down. So they can easily do the same manipulation what they did, for example, with BNB. If you look to BNB just a rocket. Look at this, it just goes up. Can we have something like this on any of these coins? I say yes, but also we can have what we saw recently. Eva. Also we can get something like this. This is crypto. So whenever you invest into something, whenever you buy something, you should always keep in mind how much you're risking. Okay. So again, monthly looks good. Weekly looks also good. I like this higher low price structure. Then according to the EMAs, if you work with EMAs, the price is above this 50 EMA. RSI flipped above, which means it should give another bullish momentum to reach at least till this high. Something what happened during this time in November. Look, during November, something like this we can expect, which means if in November mana pumped like 164%, here it can easily give the same level to you, like the same percentage to you, like either it will be 114 or 135 till this 0.86 Fibonacci level. According to weekly, it looks also bullish to me, but let's check where to buy. What can we do in this case? We can either use EMAs. So we see that the price flipped about 200. If there will be any retest of the 200 EMA, definitely to buy. Or you can use FVGs, or you can use Fibonacci levels. Fibonacci levels. So 0.5 can be your first buy, 0.75 can be your second buy target, buy level. Or another thing, we should also look at the like more low time frame, 4 hour time frame, to get more confirmation. So on 4 hour, what do we see? And I think it will depend now on Bitcoin. Just let me check Bitcoin quickly. Yeah, Bitcoin already showing weakness. If Bitcoin will correct, then expect some correction on mana as well. And yes, the 0.5 or this 50 MA on 4-hour time frame can be a good level to long, and also it aligns with 4-hour FVG. So I would say just do something like this. Yeah, so first something like that. First entry, and this will be your second entry. Second entry. Okay, so something like this you can get. Just a second. Daily, let's go to daily time frame. Where it is. Wait, where were these targets? Okay, so you can do something like that, but it's more swing long. If you will manage to hold, you can, if you will take leverage, then you can take some profits around 0.5 Fibonacci and 0.75. This is what I'm expecting to see on mana. Yeah, you can put wider stop loss, like I put just below this low, but I'm expecting to something like this. This is mana. Okay, yes, mana looks good. Mana looks good. Let me just share it quickly with Chroma, because they always ask me, please share whatever you share, whatever you talk about during the stream, share it in the chat. Mana from the stream. Let me just share it with everyone, and let me share it here, maybe intraday trades. Okay, then what is next? What do we have next? Bonk, and then I will go to Sol. So Bonk. Where is Bonk? Bonk on 4-hour, it looks good. Yo, this was my technical analysis from one of the last streams. Look how it pumped. It did 212%. I don't remember who was asking, but I hope that this person did a good money. Where is my thank you? Where is my thank you, guys? So I will do a new fresh TA. So let me check. Let me check high time frame. 3 monthly. On monthly, I like that RSI is above middle. But the price, I would want to test like properly this bullish demand zone on the monthly time frame. Will it give this target or no? We will check it on a lower time frame. Okay, like weekly. Let's go to weekly. So what do we see on weekly? On weekly, we see interesting thing. So I will put Fibs from this low till this high. What do we see? We see that price already found a support around 0.75 Fibonacci, which means that most probably price will not go lower to test this bullish OB properly on the monthly time frame. So I would say that this is a good area to buy, with of course stop loss just below this week. Yeah, And targets, let me put new targets. Also, we will go to more low time frame like 3D and so on to be sure that this is a good buy zone. But so far, from what I see, from what I see, just a second, let me put all these levels. So from what I see, I would be targeting thing. Depends. If you're buying spot, then I could easily hold it till this zone, previous all-time high. I think it will give this kind of price action, especially if it will give a breakout above this middle on the weekly time frame. Yes, and it should bring a momentum. It should bring a momentum, and it should go up till the 69 level. Look, when last time bond reached the 69.70 level on the RSI, this was the top. Okay, so it can do something like this, and it can come to this previous all-time high and reject. And the drop can be like 30-40%, and it's okay because it did a nice run up. So this is what I see right now, and this is what is possible to get. If you are thinking to leverage long but take it as a swing long, then of course I would advise to take profits on the first resistance is 0.5 Fibonacci. It's around 0.0002947 dollars, then 0.75. Okay, and next one is 1.41. In case I don't know, again, it's altcoin, we don't know how it will be manipulated. I just showed you BNB chart. In case there will be some crazy stuff, then you can get this target, 2.41. According to the Fibonacci, this is next level. Okay, but it's more like high time frame, it's weekly chart. When this will play out, I don't know. It can play out in 2 days, it can play out in few weeks or months. It all depends also on the market makers, right? So technically on a weekly, it's a good area according to the Fibonacci, according to the weekly FVG, according to the, no, I don't see any EMAs. Let's check also on the lower time frames. On the low, okay, wait a second. On a 3D, I really don't like this thing. So please, if you are running right now to long and buy, wait. As I told you, I need to check also 3D daily to have more confirmations. What I don't like on the 3D, I don't like that 3D so far shows me lower highs. Let's say this was the high, this looks like another high which is lower than this one. Also it rejecting right now from 200 EMA on the 3D FVG. So the situation kinda tricky. Okay, I would say, let me check more low time frame. So let's say if today the price will give a close below 0.75, then this is your next buy, 0.86 Fibonacci level. Okay, this will be your next buy area. Stop loss in this case, I don't know, you can just put below this line or just wait for some proper price action here, so you have confirmed some lows, you know, on a daily or 4-hour time frame to put stop loss properly. So yeah, this can be your next entry point. Why it doesn't look positive? Because of this reaction, and then I don't like this RSI is below this middle and looks like it could correct a bit. Let me check daily time frame. But according to the daily, according to the daily. According to the daily, it's holding this daily FVG. I would say it's very important how today the market will close. How today, so even though like right now it shows on a daily time frame that it does higher lows, you know, and holding this daily FVG and above 0.75, but the RSI is still below the middle, so it can, even if it will bounce, let's say it will bounce, it can reject and correct again. Okay, so this means I need to go again to low. You see how I'm going from high time frame to low time frame to just be sure that okay, this is a safe entry point, because there's a chance to go lower according to the 3D time frame. So what should change? You can try to long here with a tiny stop loss, yeah, just below this week, this 4-hour bullish support zone. It also aligns with 4-hour FVG. Yeah, we can see here FVG, and I would say if you're longing here right now, I would say please pay attention on how the daily close will be, or 4-hour time frame. For me, it's very important to see a breakout above the 0.75 on 4-hour time frame, yeah, or this 4-hour FVG zone. This is a strong resistance. Let me check on daily. Yeah, I would want to see a breakout above this Fibonacci levels 0.5, 0.75. If we will see bond daily close above 0.5, then okay, it's good. It should continue going higher. Okay, something like this. So risking here is not bad according to the risk reward, what we are expecting to get. This is not a bad entry. Just pay attention also to the daily close in case it will not be positive and it will drop below 0.75, then 0.86 is your next entry. So let me also share Bonk in Discord. I'm giving crazy targets. People will say, oh, I'm crazy. So let me share Bonk in a Discord. Just a second. So I hope that it was understandable regarding the Bonk. Let me check the Green Mix official. Let me know if you understood it. Let me just share. Let me just share Bonk. Just a second, I'm writing in Discord that Bonk good to long here, in my opinion, according to the risk reward. I would closely watch for the reaction around 0.5 FIB for the bullish continuation or bearish rejection. Okay. From the stream, in case you're taking very strict RM. Damn, strict. I'm always confused how to write strict or strict. I'm sorry, my English is not my first language. So yeah, this is regarding Bonk. Solana. Let me check first. Bitcoin is doing nothing. SAP is going down. Sorry, not SAP, Sapien is going down. So everything is fine. What was next? Okay, you're short bonk. Just please watch the 0.5 level. The 0.5 level, I will set an alarm for myself because this is the key level. It can either reject hard, and in this case, yes, it can drop towards to these targets, or if it will do a breakout, then it can pump harder. Also, we can see that on 4 hour, the 0.75 also aligns with 200 EMA. So in case the price will flip above this 200 EMAs, then expect the pump, right? So this is regarding bonk. I will be like bearish only if it will lose this level, this support, the 0.75 Fibonacci. Sol, let me go to Sol. Here's Sol. I think I will do, yeah, I think I will do a new TA. I will do a new TA according to, damn, actually, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. What do you see? Sol and BNB. Sol and BNB. Damn, I will go now to low time frame and I will try to find the long entry, all long entries which is possible. Look what can happen with Sol. Look what can happen with Sol. It has identical price action. 101. Even RSI looks the same. Damn. Okay, I need to take serious Sol because I was not taking serious Sol. Well, from the last streams even and before, I was telling that I'm expecting a breakout above this resistance zone, this previous all-time high. I'm personally expecting this, and this is what we have right now. Price is slowly grinding towards to this resistance, and all we need is a breakout, right? So weekly time, monthly, 3 monthly, everything looks good for me. On the RSI, on the price action so far looks good. Weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. So according to the RSI, I don't see anything. I mean bullish divergence or anything. But according to this V-shaped recovery, look at this weekly close, previous weekly close, looks pretty bullish. And if I will turn on FVG's EMAs, let's see what we can get. Why is that? Okay, my internet is slow. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. Green mix. Yeah, I'm just telling you what I see, okay? I'm just telling you what I see, and yeah, so far I'm bullish. So far I'm bullish. We will see how it will react on these resistance zones. But so far, according to this price action, I'm more bullish than bearish. I will flip like very bearish first if I will see strong bearish reaction from the 0.5. Yeah, and then if I will when I will see a breakdown from the support zone, this will be like very bearish sign for me. In this case, we can expect a strong drop up to let's say till this low. It's 4%, and then it can drop even 15% easily, in my opinion. So yeah, let's go back to Solana. So according to Solana, we see that on weekly it bounced from 2026 EMAs, and as I say all the time, these EMAs usually stand as a good EMAs for the bullish trend continuation. So even if we check the history of the coin, we see that here it pumped from these green lines, here it could hold, it pumped, here it was giving bullish momentum, here pump, yeah, here pump, and here again pump. So what is next? Where is the resistance? For that, I do very simple trick. So we have this high, we have this low. I put Fibonacci. I try to not complicate my life. Okay, I just put Fibs because they give me all the levels I need, and that's it. I work level to level, and what do we see? We see the weekly close above 0.5, and as I said before, if the price breaking above 0.5, then 0.75 is the next resistance zone. So right now for us it's very important to see weekly close or daily close, 3D close, like everything what is below daily, weekly, to see a breakout above 0.75. 0.75, 0.86. I put these two levels because these two levels also align with like 3D FVGs and all the stuff. So this is the key level. I want to see a breakout. Once I will see a breakout, expect a pump. Next target is 1.41 Fibonacci, which aligns with $279, which also comes to previous all-time high, right? And of course, once we will see a breakout above this level, then expect another target, 2.41. This is according to the weekly chart. Let me also check it on the monthly. I also need like monthly FVGs, because on BNB I was putting monthly FVGs. So yeah, this is what we have on monthly. And look, I will show you something. Look what I will show you. So this, how can I highlight it? I'm doing it blue. So this blue Fibonacci from monthly chart, okay? This, let me do it, I don't know, red maybe. This red are from a weekly. And look, the 0.75 from the monthly aligns with this 0.86, 0.75 from the weekly, which means this level is very, very important. So weekly time frame should be above, weekly close should be above the 0.75 level. In case we will see something like this, you know, consolidation above $245, then expect a breakout towards to just a second. So towards the 340 or even $378, like this price area. I'm taking these two levels because according to weekly, this is a strong resistance. According to monthly, this is a strong resistance. So either it will do like a false breakout and price will return, and then we can expect some correction, or it will do the same pattern as it did with the BNB. We just saw BNB just skyrocketed, right? And then yeah, like it can just go higher. So this is what I expect according to high time frame. Let's go to daily. What do we see on a daily time frame? Daily time frame, it looks like the price is preparing for the breakout. So we see this, yeah, price couldn't give a breakout above this resistance. It rejected and found support on this daily candles bullish demand zone. Or if you will put Fibonacci, you can also say on a, okay, not Fibs, okay, no Fibs, but maybe some EMAs, let me check, and FVGs. Daily FVG, okay, it found support on a daily FVG. So right now, let me also do it all intervals. Yeah, so right now we need to see on daily time frame a daily close above 0.75. In this case, we can have this kind of price action, slowly green with a breakout, something like this. And as long as Solana is above this 2026 EMA, it's bullish for me. and as long as it is above this daily FVG or the 0.5 Fibonacci, it is bullish for me. So I'm very bullish on Solana. So let's look for the entries. Okay, good entry was missed. Good entry was around this EMAs. So what can we do right now? First of all, let me check what is going on here with this Bitcoin. I need to see if it's rejecting even. No, it's not doing much. At least Sapien is going down. Okay. So, Solana. I'm trying to find the entry. I think I would look for the either 4-hour FVG as an entry, or on 1 hour it can be. Can it be 1 hour FVG? It's a bit hard. It's a bit hard to say because I don't know from which level it can give this momentum to give a breakout above the 0.75 Fibonacci, this 237. So what Solana can do, either it can just correct a bit, hold this 20, 26, 50 EMA on 1 hour time frame, you know. Let me do it properly. So either it can do something like this, consolidate above this 0.5 Fibonacci on 1 hour time frame, and then it can give a breakout, or in case there's something will happen, it can give a deeper pullback towards to this 1 hour FVG 100 EMA on 1 hour time frame, and this can be your good entry. So there are two possibilities. Either it will be from 230 or 228 on 4 hour, maybe 12 hour. 12 hour, yeah. 12 hour it can be this zone. So I would closely watch 230, 228 levels. It can do something like this and pump. In case Bitcoin will now, like next hours, drop significantly and altcoins will drop, then don't panic. This 0.5 can be a good area to buy, like around 222, 223. It also aligns with this 1 hour 141 Fibonacci level, and also this EMAs. Yeah, something like this. But otherwise, I'm very bullish. Just the question is to find a good entry, and I'm not sure if this coin will want to give a good entry, because on daily it already bounced, weekly also bounced, and weekly close was pretty bullish, monthly pumping, you know. The question is when it will do this breakout. So yeah, just look low time frame, like 1 hour, if it will retest any of these EMAs or these levels that I said. Yeah, it might not exactly touch $230, by the way. It might front run, so that's why I say look also to the EMAs. And this 0.5 also aligns with this 200 EMA on 15 minute. So yeah, something like this could happen. Something like this. Yes, you're welcome regarding Soul. I will set a lot of alarms for myself to long or buy, you know, but it will be more like swing setup, because I'm expecting something what we saw with BNB. It has very similar price action, very similar. So yeah, let me check the chat. So any other questions, anyone? Do you want me to check anything else? Okay, SAP is dumping. Why I say SAP? Sapien. I don't know why I say SAP. Okay, Bitcoin looks weak. Ethereum. Okay, so far is okay. So far is okay. XPL. XPL. XPL looks weak. Looks weak. It should hold this $0.8 level, otherwise it might nuke a lot. Yeah, if it will do something like this, it's okay. Damn, this Aster. I still have this alarm 075. This altcoins. Oh, Aventis. Who is from Chroma? You remember I said that if it will lose this level, it looks like it's losing, because look, yes, it bounced from 0.86, returned back and was keep rejecting from this 0.5. Now it's rejecting from 0.618. If it will give a breakdown below the 0.86 Fibonacci or 1.089, then expect a drop till this level. I still have this trade idea. Yeah, so it can bounce from $0.98. I will set an alarm, which means expect a drop of like 10% maybe. Oh, Zach, we had a spot, nice pump, and I prepared this TA. Okay, I shared it in the Chroma. I already don't remember what I shared, where I shared. My brain is so bad. Let's see if it will give this correction. Yeah. So anyone, any questions? If you don't have any questions, then I will go. I need to pick up my kids from school and prepare dinner. Ina, who was following Ina? I shared when was it? It's Monday. Yeah, look, Sunday. I shared the setup on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. So Ina did a nice pump exactly from 0.618, 8%. If someone took this long, congrats. Right now, it came to 0.75 and bouncing again. What can Ina do? Ina overall looks not bad. On daily, it did this bounce, now retesting this support zones. Yeah, just confirming that this level is a strong support. So in my opinion, it's a good area to beat. Okay, you can either take a swing long or you can spot buy, but I'm targeting at least from here, at least like 40% of the move. Okay, let's say 35% of the move, and in case there will be a breakout, I still have this red box from I don't know when, from 100 years ago. Yeah, in this case we can see Ina giving us previous resistance zones. It's approximately like almost 100% of the move. On the weekly, the price nicely is holding this support level on a weekly. FVG, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, here's a FVG, here's this 50 EMA, and RSI is above the middle, so INA has all potential to pump. Yeah, but the only thing what I would want to see on the monthly is a breakout above the middle, and if we will see on the monthly the breakout above the middles and expect a momentum, which means INA can do easily something like this, you know, do new all-time high. But it's more like high time frame. So yeah, INA, in my opinion, INA is good to buy. INA is good to buy. Let me share it in the Discord. Yeah, 4 hour looks good. Stop loss. Stop loss is a big question all the time. You can put just a bit wider stop loss in case it will do some manipulations, and targeting like these levels. Yeah, $1 area, 0.5 is first resistance, and 0.75, and so on. So INA, let me share it in Discord. Just a second, guys. I will just do too much current interval only. Somehow my chart is so messy. Yeah, 3D, again 3D. I don't like 3D on many charts. Like many charts. This is the second chart that I don't like. The same as with the bonk. Yeah, I don't like this RSI. It's very important how today it will close. Very important. Otherwise, it has a good potential. Otherwise, it has a good potential. But 3D, let me check also other time frame. 12 hour looks so far positive. It bounced from this 12-hour demand zone. FVG, yes. Just this RSI needs to flip. 8 hour, nothing. 6 hour, doesn't look that bad in my opinion. I also like 4 hour. 4 hours, there's slightly this bullish divergence on 4 hour. Let me check 3 hour. 3 hour, not really. 2 hour, nice bullish divergence, and 1 hour, nice bullish divergence. Yeah. Okay, I will just share it like this. INA could be interesting to watch. The only thing that I don't like is 3D time frame. Today is important. important close for alts. Okay, this is regarding Ina. Let me check the chat. You're welcome. You're welcome. Then, if no one has any questions, then I will go. So this was Ina. Otherwise, I can just continue and continue, and yeah, it can be just unstoppable charting. So yes, if no one has any questions, then yeah, I think I will go. I'm stop sharing. Where is this? So yeah, thank you so much everyone for being here, and who is from Chroma. I will see you later. I will see you around, and yeah, if anyone will have any questions, feel free to ask, and see you guys. Bye bye. Thank you.